ठीक है। देख, ऐसे करके यहाँ पे हमने बैटरी लगा दिया, ठीक है। पहला क्वेश्चन मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ करने के लिए, जिसके पास मतलब करने के लिए जिसके लिए आपके पास 2 मिनट का समय है। ये है R1, ये है R2, ये ले लो R3 और ये ले लो R4 और ये R5। फाइंड द कंडीशन या प्रूव द कंडीशन सच दैट करंट थ्रू R5 इज, प्रूव दैट current through R5 is 0 if R1 R2 is equals to R3 R4 इसका EMF E। जल्दी से फटाक से प्रूफ करो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। क्वेश्चन छाप ले।
हाँ यस सर।
तो पहला क्वेश्चन, तुमको कुछ आवाज तो नहीं आ रहा?
थोड़ा बहुत, पर मतलब ज्यादा डिस्टरबेंस नहीं है।
क्वेश्चन, पहला क्वेश्चन हो गया।
हाँ
अच्छा, पहला क्वेश्चन हो गया तो दूसरा क्वेश्चन।
छापा ही नहीं, मतलब छापना पड़ेगा। हाँ
चलो पहला क्वेश्चन मैं सॉल्व कर रहा हूँ। पहला क्वेश्चन था प्रूव दैट करंट थ्रू R5 इज 0, R1 R2 इक्वल्स टू R3 R4। ये क्वेश्चन करंट ऐसे करके जाएगा, ऑब्वियस सा बात है। अच्छा, तो अगर करंट R5 से नहीं जाएगा तो जाहिर सा बात है, मान लेते हैं ऊपर से करंट जा रहा है X और नीचे से करंट जा रहा है Y। कोई भी करंट R5 से नहीं जाएगा तो जाहिर सा बात है यही Y इधर से निकलेगा और यही X इधर से निकल जाएगा। R5 से करंट अगर नहीं फ्लो हो रहा है उसका ये मतलब है कि इस पॉइंट का पोटेंशियल और इस पॉइंट का पोटेंशियल सेम है, तभी तो करंट फ्लो नहीं होगा। तो इस पॉइंट का पोटेंशियल मैं मान लेता हूँ कि, ठीक है, ऊपर वाले पॉइंट को मैं मान लेता हूँ Q, नीचे वाले पॉइंट P और नीचे वाले पॉइंट को Q। तो पोटेंशियल एट P क्या होगा? P माइनस XR1 और पोटेंशियल एट Q हो जाएगा P माइनस YR3। अब दोनों बराबर होने चाहिए, राइट? इसका मतलब XR1 शुड बी इक्वल टू YR3, है ना? क्योंकि पोटेंशियल एट पी और पोटेंशियल एट क्यू बराबर होने चाहिए। इसका मतलब ये कंडीशन होल्ड करना चाहिए। इसका मतलब जो अपना एक्स बाई वाई आ रहा है वो रहा है R3/R1। ठीक है, उसी तरह से यहाँ का भी ड्रॉप सेम होना चाहिए, क्योंकि पी और क्यू का पोटेंशियल सेम है और ये कॉमन पॉइंट है, राइट। इसको मान लेते हैं हम कुछ एक पॉइंट एक्स। ठीक है ना, पी और क्यू का पोटेंशियल सेम है और ये भी एक कॉमन पॉइंट है, तो वी पी एक्स और वी क्यू एक्स सेम होना चाहिए, राइट। तो एक काम करता हूँ, ड्रॉप लिखता हूँ। वी पी एक्स का ड्रॉप कितना आएगा, XR4 डायरेक्टली, और क्यू एक्स का ड्रॉप कितना आएगा, YR2। ये दोनों बराबर होने चाहिए। इसका मतलब एक्स बाई वाई क्या आएगा, पहले काम पूरा ही XR4 इक्वल्स टू YR2 होगा। XR4 इक्वल्स टू YR2 होगा। इसका मतलब एक्स बाई वाई क्या आ रहा है, R2/R4। तो 1 और 2 को जब इक्वेट कर देंगे तो क्या आएगा, दोनों को इक्वेट कर देंगे तो आएगा R1/R2 इक्वल्स टू R3/R4। ठीक है, अगर ऐसा होल्ड होगा, इसको बोलते हैं व्हीटस्टोन ब्रिज। तो सेंट्रल वाले जो जो सेंट्रल वायर है, इससे करंट जीरो हो। ठीक है, और R1/R2 का क्या मतलब है, ये जो ऑपोजिट ऑपोजिट एंड पर जो रेजिस्टर्स हैं का मल्टीप्लीकेशन सेम होना चाहिए। ठीक है,
हाँ।
हाँ
मतलब
सर।
हाँ, मतलब सिंपल सा अगर बताया जाए, मान लो ऐसा करके मैं क्वेश्चन दे देता हूँ। अगर ऐसा करके फिगर रहता है, बहुत ही सिंपल। और इधर दिया है 6, 4, 8, 3, 2। बैटरी लगा दी।
Sir, I just joined now. Can you repeat part?
This is just a Wheatstone bridge. I mean, when there are 5 resistances arranged like this, then the current through the central resistor will be 0, provided this condition holds true. Okay, I'm showing an example. You see the example, you'll catch it. Say for example, this is 6, this is 4, this is 3, this is 8. So 6 4s are 24 and 8 3s are 24. You are seeing opposite multiplication are same.
Yeah.
So when it is same, then the current through the central branch will be 0. And that is
Okay.
what we have proved here.
Okay.
Then the current through central branch is 0, so circuit is somewhat like this. 6, 8, 3 and 4. 6, 8, 3, 4, that's it. So now this can be easily simplified. It's a simple series parallel circuit. Okay, this is called
Yeah.
bridge. सभी को क्लियर है रे?
हाँ सर।
अब मैं इसमें करंट और निकलवा नहीं रहा, वो तो निकाल लेगा तुम लोग।
हाँ।
तो इसमें आई एम नॉट देन गोइंग इनटू द डिटेल्स ऑफ करंट एंड ऑल दैट। दैट आल्सो वी विल डू, डोंट वरी, दैट आल्सो उसका प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, बट एटलीस्ट Wheatstone bridge is clear, then okay, fine. So now try to solve question number 2. Find the equivalent resistance across A and B, RAB. What is the equivalent resistance across A and B?
Before that, could you give a statement for the Wheatstone bridge? So I'll just write it down.
Wait, 1 minute. What you are saying, repeat.
Can you give the statement for the Wheatstone bridge, like a short explanation in a sentence or something?
See, whenever you see 5 resistances now, then you try to reduce the circuit in this fashion. Okay, you are seeing how the circuit is. It is a square with a diagonal, and if the opposite resistances, the product of the opposite resistances is same, like here in the figure. जब आगे लोग solve कर सकते हैं, समझ में आ गया तो. Like if you see in the above figure, R1 R2 are painted in blue and R3 R4 are painted in, I don't know what is that color, pink. So if R1 R2 equals to R3, here you are seeing here or not?
Yeah.
If R1 R2 is equals to R3 multiplied by R4, in that case the current through R5 will be 0. This is the statement. Okay,
Yeah.
and here was the example on the right hand side. 6 4s are 24, 8 are 24, same product, so current through 2 ohm resistor will be 0. Again, I'm telling if any background noise is coming, kindly ignore. Yeah, question number 2. Question number 2 done.
Yes, sir.
Question number 3. Solve question number 3. अच्छा, क्वेश्चन गलत भी हो सकता है, मैंने जोश में बना दिया है. फिर 1 2. तो बेटा एक मिनट रुक जाओ. क्वेश्चन 3 छाप ली थी क्या?
करना नहीं शुरू किए.
ठीक है, बहुत धन्यवाद. ऐसा है और बीच में एक रेजिस्टेंस है 10. अब 10 सकते हैं. अब 10. Okay, so question number 2 I'm discussing. See, question number 2, anything in series or parallel?
नहीं.
Anyone is able to see anything in series or parallel? So nothing is in series or parallel, right? I hope you are able to see that nothing is in series and parallel. You are able to make it out. So in that
Yeah.
situation, I'm rubbing this portion. You have copied it in this. See, now you see how to solve this. Whenever you are seeing nothing is in series and parallel, but still it looks quite simple picture. Picture is not quite complicated. In that case, what you do, you take this point and name it as P. Take this point and name it as Q. Again, whatever I'm doing at this point of time will be exactly replicated when we will study the next chapter, capacitors. So kindly be very much thorough with calculating the equivalent resistances, currents and all that. Your current electricity is weak, and your capacitors is going to be nightmare for you. Because not a nightmare, I mean it's exactly replica of that. So the more comfortable you are in current electricity, to that extent you will be comfortable in capacitors. Everything is now related. So kindly pay attention. The steps and the process with what I'm doing, they are also going to be the same only when calculating equivalent capacitance, because capacitance also come in series and parallel. Therefore, pay attention. अच्छा, मैंने अपना मुंह नहीं दिखाया तुमको. Yes. See, how many points are here? A, B, P, Q. So now I'll try to draw an equivalent circuit for this. So how we will draw? Please take a proper look first. Don't start copying. I'm drawing A, B here and P, Q here. You can draw it any way you want. I once again repeat, you can just draw it any way you want. Hopefully the circuit will get simplified. Is there something in between A and P?
सर
Yes.
आप P को नीचे और Q को ऊपर बनाते तो ज्यादा सुविधा नहीं होता?
तो कुछ भी रैंडमली बना दिया, मेरा जो इच्छा किया. एग्जाम में तो मेरे को पता नहीं क्या आएगा.
हाँ, बात सही है.
देख लेते हैं करके क्या होता है. कुछ गड़बड़ होगा तो देख लेंगे. तो A से P के बीच में कितना है? 8 ohm, right? Is there something in between P and B? Nothing is there in between P and P. A and Q?
P and B के बीच में 4 है.
P and B. अच्छा, P and B के बीच में 4 है. I'm sorry. P and B there is 4, right? Like this from here. Are you able to understand or not? Everybody is able to
Yeah.
follow? Okay. In between
Yes,
A and Q, A and Q, there is a 4 here, you see.
Yeah.
So A and Q, I have connected a 4. And Q and B, there is a 2. Anything else? P and Q, there is a 4. I was asked equivalent between A and B. Can I find it out? Is it looking somewhat familiar?
Yeah.
So here, if you see, is it a Wheatstone bridge or not? 8
Yeah,
2
it is.
and 4
Yes,
4.
sir.
So 8 to the 16. So current through this is 0. Now, what is the meaning of current through this is 0? Is that you can remove this portion from the circuit. It is this only. It is just for style, the central portion. It is of no use as such. So you remove that portion and the circuit is simplified. So the equivalent resistance is, here it's 12 and 8. So equivalent is 12 into 8 by 12 plus 8, 20. So that is 96 by 20. Got it? So whatever the answer be, you can find out now on your own. it will be what? 4.8, right? 48 by 10, that is 4.8. Answer is 4.8 ohms. Is it clear to everyone? So the moral
Yeah.
of the
Yes,
story
sir.
is, when you're not able to see anything in series parallel, you can take some points and just try to draw random points here and there and connect the resistances here and there. You'll get something. Many times it will, not many times, 95% times it should work. Okay. Come to question number 3. Solve question number 3. And do it fast because we are going to
हो गया.
solve fast because we are going to practice at least 20 questions today. Question 3 कर लिया मैडम?
हाँ.
1 second, sir. I'll also solve.
हाँ, you solve. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 कर. क्वेश्चन 4 करेंगे तो प्राण निकल जाएगा. करेंगे फिर. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन 4 में एक और चीज बताता हूँ. Now, whatever I'm doing for you all here in matters of either theory or numerical, I have changed my teaching style a bit. I'm giving you theory as much as necessary to solve all the questions, and it is your responsibility to solve the questions and ask me doubts. Like Rakhi, she has solved at least from HC Verma first 2 chapters completely, and she has asked doubts by herself, and that is what I expect from you all. That kindly solve HCV. I mean, if you don't want to solve HCV, at least solve the previous year questions. From the MTG book, you will find it. Online PDF also, you will find it very easily. MTG past 33-year questions. Or if you have DCP, you can solve that book. Or if you don't have anything, then you tell me, then I'll give you some material to solve. I also have it. But you have to solve questions. If you don't solve questions and just come in class and understand the theory and thoda bahut class ka numerical samajh mein aa gaya, that is not going to help you. If actually seriously you are planning to become a doctor. If you are planning to just get some good marks in boards, then that's fine, no problem. But in boards also you have to work hard. It is like 12th is not so easy. It's more difficult than class 11th actually. But if you understand the things, it will be very smooth for you. So confidence comes by solving numericals only.
Yes, sir. I have both DC Pandey and HC Verma. So which one should I solve?
You can solve HCV, you can start solving first.
Okay.
And DCP also, the objectives level 1 you can solve.
Right now, this is chapter 2, which we are doing, right?
Current electricity in DC Pandey is first chapter. Our chapter 2, but in DC Pandey is the first chapter. You'll get it if you see.
Okay.
आप लोगों से अनुरोध है, कृपया ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्वेश्चन करिए. हर दिन आप पकड़ के रखिए, कम से कम 5 से 10 क्वेश्चन नहीं करेंगे तो हो जाएगा आपका बल्ले बल्ले. So kindly solve as many questions as possible and keep asking doubts. And for doubts, you don't have to wait. When you get doubts, you can drop a WhatsApp. My phone number is there with you. I'll give you time to call or just somewhat we have to solve the doubts. Acha, question number 4, I'm sorry. All the resistances are R, okay? नहीं सुनाने लग जाता. Find the equivalent between A and B. राखी घोष मैडम.
हाँ, करते हैं.
Okay, question number 3 done.
Yes, sir.
हाँ सर.
Okay, question number 3 में देखो, 6 3 को मैं मार दूं क्या, 2 कर दूं क्या? The 6 3 are in parallel, right?
हाँ.
So उसको उड़ा के 2 कर दे रहा हूँ इधर. किसी को कोई तकलीफ? I mean, anybody has any doubts?
No sir.
No.
Okay. So this 6 and 12 are also in parallel. तुम लोग को series, you are able to understand ना? This and this are in parallel. Because there is a
yes,
wire.
sir.
Because just the wire is connected, na? So they are in parallel only. So 6 and 12 will be further resolved into what? 12 6 is 72 by 18, that is 4. Okay. So this is now equivalent is 4. And now so far everything was series and parallel only. Now if you see, this is somewhat looking like the previous question only. So you can take 2 points, say P and say Q, and quickly draw. So this is A. Let us take this B. Let us take P. Let us take Q. AP2. PB something is there or not? PB4. PQ something 4. AQ something 2. PQ something 10. Okay, is it a Wheatstone bridge? Say 2 4s are 8, 4 2s are 8. Current through the central one 0. So what is the equivalent resistance? Up there is 6, down there is 6. This is A, this is B. You all are able to understand or bouncer?
No, I'm able to understand.
Understood, sir.
So RAB is 3 ohms. Because 6 and 6, we learned that R by N directly you have to do, so answer is 3. Anyway, 6 is a 36 by 12, that is 3. Okay. I'm going little fast because today I have to do a lot of things. We want to learn a lot of things today. And we'll be learning everything in question answer format only. Question number 4. Equivalent resistance across AB. Quickly draw the figure. 6. Okay, question 4 I'll try to explain. See, question number 4, only one question I will explain and then all other question you have to do. And at least how many questions are there? At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 questions are there. So one question only I'm explaining. So please be very attentive when I'm discussing this. There is no hard and fast rule to solve these questions. It requires common sense and logic. So please try to understand. See, current will come from A, let us say. Okay. Current is coming from A. Current will get distributed into how many parts?
2.
2 parts. Let us say one current went, like total current, let us say I, got distributed into 2 parts, X and Y. Now, if you logically see, is this looking pretty symmetrical? It is looking quite symmetrical.
Yes, sir.
So logically speaking, the current input, the same format should be the current output also. So this फिर राखी का ही unmute होगा. फिर तेरा आवाज आ रहा है विचित्र विचित्र आवाज. So from here X is coming, and from here Y should come ideally. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Because this is symmetric, you are able to understand. Let's just look at the figure. I mean, not just at the figure, look at the current. The current should also be symmetric. All right. Now,
Yes, sir.
now you see Y current is flowing from here, and same Y current passed through here also. What does that mean? That means that this can be erased and it can be drawn like this because no current went upward anyway. And no current went anyway, so Y is coming from here, it is that one only is traveling towards right. Whatever came through this resistor, whatever came through this resistor is passing to this one. Anyway, no exchange happened. So let us remove that junction. All right. So now the circuit is very simplified. Now you all can solve. Now solve and tell me the answer quickly. Fast, fast, fast. Quickly solve and tell me what will be the answer. I am also solving. Okay,
14 R by 13.
Okay. Got it?
I didn't get this one.
You didn't get this one means you are solving or not? Or yes, no, you didn't understand.
Yeah, I'm solving, but it's not coming.
Okay, see. This R and R are in series or not?
Yeah,
They're
they
in
are.
series. So that will be 2R.
Yes.
Then this 2R and this R is in parallel.
Yeah.
So this much I can simplify as 2R by 3.
Yeah.
अरे सबको समझ में आया?
हाँ,
आया लोग तो उधर कहाँ
यही
बोल रहे
गलती
हैं?
हो
हाँ।
गया.
शाबाश, सब ताली बजाइए. So this is 2R and this is R, right? What is the equivalent of this? this multiplied by this, that is, you can focus on the constants. So 2 multiplied by 1 is 2, and by 2 plus 1 is 3. So 2r by 3. Okay?
Yeah, I did this one.
Okay, fine. Okay, so it's clear na 2r by 3. Very good. So now this r and r. So this is 2. Now all of them are a series, right? Correct. So 2r plus 2r by 3. What is that? 8r by 3, right? Correct, no?
Yeah.
हाँ
So upward we are getting what? 8r by 3, and niche we are getting 2r, and equivalent between a and b is r. So what is the difficulty? Right? So again, focus on the constant. It's 8 by 3. So 8 by 3 multiplied by 2, how much? 16 by 3 by 8 by 3 plus 2, how much? 14 by 3, I think. 3 getting cancelled. Answer 8 by 7. Look at this question 5 seconds and tell me what you didn't understand.
Yeah, I got everything now.
Anybody else? Look at the question and once see what you didn't understand and tell me. Everything is clear?
yes sir
Yes, sir.
Answer is 8 by 7.
Yeah.
Then we'll go to the next question. Next question is like this. See, just you have to, there is nothing much logic here. Just try to get the symmetry, resolve or simplify the circuits, remove here and there some things, and just solve it. ठीक है, हो गया. Yes, all the resistances are R. All are R. You have 3 minutes to do it. Equivalent across A and B. Quickly solve it. Question number 5. Question number 6. See, before you go to question number 5, I just want to once again explain you question number 4. I know you have understood, but still let me once again explain. And all of you please hear carefully. The hearing is important. See, once again I'll explain question number 4. What exactly happened? All of you understood? Was there symmetry? There was symmetry.
Yeah.
And because of symmetry, the current which was coming in this fashion, it should go in this fashion. So here we removed the junction. Because that has no significance. जो current यहाँ से आ रहा है, that current is going to pass from here. So this junction has no significance. That was the logic. Use this logic and solve now. People have a lot of different ways of solving, but I'm giving you only one way, and if you follow it, all the questions you can solve. And I'll give you more ways also, some other standard procedures. All are R equivalent across RB. Fast, 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 fast. First question done.
Yeah.
Go to the next question.
At the end, it is coming in the Wheatstone bridge form for me, the hexagonal.
Don't breathe.
This is the structure of it.
Don't breathe.
सर यहाँ व्हीटस्टोन ब्रिज तो नहीं आ रहा.
Wheatstone भी जा रहा है? Wheatstone भी नहीं आएगा.
No, it's not coming.
Yeah, check first.
It's like 3 resistors in parallel, sir.
हाँ.
At the end, after simplification.
हाँ, yes. Fast, go fast. Okay, then I'll draw. See, all of you are able to see the symmetry, which clearly indicates that the current will get first divided into 3 parts. एक बार सुन लीजिए. current is getting divided into three parts. All of you agree?
Yeah.
Now in these three parts, if I name the above current X, what should I name this current? If this current I name Y, this current should be named
Z.
X only.
Okay.
x क्योंकि ऊपर नीचे सिमेट्री है.
Because symmetry रहेगा तो नीचे X ही जाएगा. And symmetrically you can understand here also X is going to come, here X is going to come, here Y is going to come. Everything is perfectly symmetric, right? Now if you see Y current is going here, 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 and it crosses like this, it comes to here, like Y current is coming from here, and same Y
Yeah.
current is coming from here. It means this junction has no significance as such. So this junction here can be removed. They are now independent. So we'll just twist it like this, twist it like this. Okay, so this is R, 2R, and upper one R. That is 2R by 3.
Yeah.
So circuit is somewhat R, 2R by 3. Further one more R. And in the center one, the yellow marked resistors, they are in series. So R in R is 2R. R and R is
Yeah.
2R. And the bottom one will also be R,
2R
2R by
and
3, and one more R. And here is A and B. Now I'm leaving this to you to solve. No, I'll only solve so that you learn how to solve. So upper
I
one is
got this
2R.
one.
Okay, so upper one is, I'll just solve still. 2R by 3 plus 2R. That is 8R by 3.
Yeah.
So this gets simplified as 8R by 3, and this gets simplified as 8R by 3. So the equivalent
Yeah.
resistance you have to find using 1 by R. So it will be 3 by 8R plus 1 by 2R plus 3 by 8R. You take the LCM 8R, that is 6 plus 4, 10. So R is coming 4R by 5.
हाँ सर इस बार
Yeah.
सही किया था.
हाँ शाबाश. ठीक है.
I got the same.
हाँ साराक्षी समझ आया बेटा?
हाँ सर समझ आया.
ठीक है. So questions are easy. You are able to understand, no?
Yeah.
Yes sir.
Now before going ahead only, ठीक है मैम. Before going ahead क्या पहले कर ही लो ये. Go to question number 6. Solve question number 6. All are R again.
हो गया.
हाँ शाबाश. Party. Okay, next question. Next question कर ले हो गया तो. Just have to. In Hindi we call it घिसना. Bangla what we call it?
भीष्म मतलब महाभारत था ना भीष्म.
बेटा भीष्मा ने घिसना.
ओ अच्छा घिसना. ओ अच्छा.
We have some term for that in Bengali.
नहीं वही कहते हैं कि मेहनत करना उसे
ठीक,
कहते
ठीक.
हैं.
All are R. Find RAB. Find क्या? RAB लिख दे रहा हूँ, समझ लो. Again, question number 8. All are R. Okay, question number 6 done. Question number 6 I'm doing. Or you want more time?
सर 6 हो
give
गया.
me 5 minutes.
Okay. Hmm? What you're saying? More time? Okay, take
I
more
was
time.
saying just give me 2 minutes.
Those who are done can do question number 7 and 8. अरे क्या हो गया? क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 हो गया ना? ठीक है. 12 और क्वेश्चन बचे हुए हैं. Okay, question number 6 I'm discussing. See, the current which is going to come, it is going to be divided into three parts. Upper part, lower part are going to be same, and there is something going to be there in the central portion. Now, by symmetry, whatever is going to enter via this is going to come out via this only. That is symmetry. So this means the one which I am marking as blue can be neglected.
Yeah.
So just remove this, and then nothing is remain. It's like ऊपर में कितना 4R, नीचे 4R, and in between 2R. That's it. So equivalent 1 by R equivalent 1 by 4R, 1 by 4R, 1 by 2R, right? So that is 4R, that is 4. ऊपर में 4 आ जाएगा. So answer is what? R equivalent is R. Simple. Everybody got this?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question number 6 is like this. Question number 7. See, just आपको घसना है ना. Logic is the same. Just go on solving.
हाँ सर 7 8 हो गया.
7 is done. I'm solving it.
All are R. Equivalent between A, E. All right. साक्षी क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 हुआ? कर रही है? हो रहा है?
हाँ सर 8 नहीं हुआ 7 हो गया.
Question 7 again, you are by symmetry, you are able to see, na, this will be removed. There will be no current
Yeah.
exchange. So this is R, R, 2R, and 2R, 2R in parallel, that becomes R. So this becomes R. And this will become R. Okay. So ऊपर 3R, नीचे 3R. So the answer is 3R by 2. आया था रे?
सर मैंने ऐसे नहीं किया था.
आंसर यही आया कि नहीं?
आंसर भी ये तो नहीं आया था.
अच्छा ठीक है, तो रुक जा, फिर मैं दोबारा बनाता हूँ सर्किट.
हाँ
सर्किट कैसा था रे?
हम्म.
हाँ बोलिए मैडम.
मैंने किया कि ऊपर से x जाएगा नीचे से x जाएगा.
इधर से एक जाएगा, इधर से एक जाएगा.
हाँ उधर से भी वही.
हम्म.
तो मैंने बीच के चारों को हटा दिया.
बीच का चारों कैसे हटा दी?
हाँ
देखो.
क्योंकि x गया और ऊपर से x आ
अरे
गया.
अरे एक मिनट एक मिनट एक मिनट.
हाँ हाँ
ये जो जाएगा ना, ये x और ये
हाँ.
x, ये क्या होगा? इधर डिवाइड होगा दो पार्ट. मान लो x1
हाँ होगा.
और मान लो x2,
हम्म
है ना?
हम्म.
और ये x1 इधर से आ जाएगा, ये x2 इधर से आ जाएगा, ये फिर से कंबाइन होकर x बन जाएगा इधर.
अच्छा.
तो उड़ा मत देना रे पूरा. मतलब
हाँ
मैंने
हाँ
उड़ाना,
ठीक
हाँ मतलब मैंने उड़ाना सिखा दिया, ऐसा नहीं कि उड़ाते जा रहे हैं जहाँ दिख रहा हटाओ बेटा इस तरीके से.
है.
मतलब समझ रहे ना आप लोग? मैंने
हाँ
जंक्शन
हाँ.
हटाने बोला तो रजिस्टर साफ कर देती है. ध्यान रखना. ठीक है, एवरीबॉडी अंडरस्टूड ना द लॉजिक? अरे व्हाट आई स्पोक जस्ट नाउ इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एवरीवन.
Yeah, I understood.
हाँ
अंडरस्टूड
सर.
ना? हाँ मतलब करंट गेट्स डिवाइडेड. डोंट मतलब It's a simple, like, it was little mistake, not a big conceptual mistake was not there. Like she imagined x going to be here like this. That will not happen. Current will
I
get
also read
distributed
that
here.
initially. I cut the whole x in between.
जय हो, जय हो। अच्छा, इसका मतलब मैं ही कुछ गड़बड़ पढ़ा दिया था। ठीक, चलो। Then you all are innocent. ठीक है, so this is clear. Answer is 3r/2.
हाँ सर।
If you solve like that,
हाँ।
you'll get 3r/2. Question number 8. Question number 8 done.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then question number 8. Current is going to be distributed somewhat like this, this, and this.
Yeah.
So if this is x, this is going to be y,
Right.
and this is going to be
Excellent.
z. All
Z.
three will be different, huh?
But here it is symmetrical, right? There are two triangles like that.
But a symmetry we take, but considering original and final destinations. Like if you consider this as the origin and this as the destination, then this path and this path are not symmetric across it, right? Because when you go across this path, see how many resistances are coming? 3. When you are going via here, you encounter only one resistance, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Now see here what we did in the previous cases. Upper one, same path. Lower one, same path.
Okay.
All the environment is same. Therefore, we took current same. But here, environments are not same, right? So therefore, different
Yeah.
currents. But still, the point is, someone is fighting war in your home or what?
No. My brother is making noises.
Okay,
Today they're
okay.
screaming for Eid. That's why I was.
Okay. So see, this one is Y here, right? The current flowing in this. I'll just rub something. This portion I have rubbed. This portion I have rubbed, and in that I have rubbed the resistance. See now carefully. This current which I'm marking in yellow is Y. Now, at least by symmetry, you can say that the one which I have marked in blue will also be Y. Itna to symmetricity hai. See, it is symmetric about this point if you see carefully. Correct, no?
Yeah.
So you can say that yahan se Y aayega, so yahan se Y aayega. That has to be there. Okay? So considering that, this junction can be again broken into upper and lower junctions. Clear or not?
Yeah.
सर इसको भी मैंने पहले उड़ा दिया था, अभी ठीक कर लिया।
शाबाश। ठीक, चलो ठीक कर लिया तो बढ़िया। So now you अभी समझ में आ गया ना अच्छे से?
हाँ सर, आ गया।
ये ऊपर वाला ऐसे कर लेने का, नीचे ऐसे घुमा लेने का। आंसर कितना आया बोलो? भरोसा नहीं, मैं कर लेता हूँ। ये 2r और r 2r/3 + 2r, ऊपर 8r/3 आ रहा है क्या? और ऊपर आ रहा है 8r/3 और नीचे 2r/3।
2r/3 8r/15 आएगा।
8r/3 और 2r/3 का समेशन। You will solve it, you will get this. Okay. From here, what you will get is it's 8r 3 plus 12. How much is that? 15. 8r/15 बोल रही थी क्या?
हाँ हाँ।
So answer will be 8r/15. Okay. Go to question number 9 now. Take your time and see the question if you want to see. If you want to have a look at the questions, you can once look. No problem.
What was the final answer for question 8?
Question 8, 8r/15. Don't worry, if you are stuck with the calculation, you solve it and solve it question number 9 also simultaneously. And if you have any difficulty in calculation, then tell me, I'll show.
सर क्या 9 आपने ऐसे ही दिया?
ऐसे दिया मतलब स्टाइल मारने के लिए?
हाँ,
नहीं,
वो 8 के सेम नहीं है?
हो सकता है। वो सेम कैसे दिख रहा है तुमको?
वही 8 में था, बीच में जंक्शन था और चार तरफ 4 रेजिस्टर था और स्क्वायर में, और
वो तो
वही तो।
वो तो 2 डिमेंशनल है, तो 3 डिमेंशनल है।
हाँ, तो उसको ऊपर खींच दिया, इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है?
बस कर लो। ओके, क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 डन एवरीवन? अरे 8 तो हो गया होगा।
Yeah, it's done.
ठीक है, क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 देखिए, मैं बता दूं क्या क्वेश्चन नंबर 9? थोड़ा सोचो आप लोग। राखी बोल रही है मास्टर स्टाइल मार रहा है। क्वेश्चन नंबर 10। ठीक है, तेरा हो गया ना, तो खुश रहे। क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 कर ले तू।
हाँ,
क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 मेरे को सोचना पड़ेगा। अच्छा, yesterday, like the last class which we had on Friday, all of you understood na? That class was very important.
A part of that got missed. So if you have a recording, can you send it to me?
I'll
I
share.
had an emergency, so I had to go.
I'll share. Hopefully I have it. पहले छाप मत रखिए, रुक जा, पहले फोटो बनाने दे मेरे को।
हाँ, हाँ, बना लीजिए।
हाँ, ठीक है, इतना ही कर लो। हाँ, करना क्या है? तो 10, 10, 5। You have to find the current in all the branches. Find the current in all the branches. Find the current in all the branches. Okay, question number 9. See, in question number 9, if you see, like if I see it from the top, all of you are looking at, looking at the board, right?
Yeah.
Question number 9, if you look from the top, how will it look? It will look somewhat like this. If you look it from the top, it is looking somewhat like this, right?
Yeah.
हाँ sir.
You are able to see my screen, na? Screen is right there, yeah. Now,
Yeah.
it looks somewhat like this, and all the resistances are R, and you are supposed to find equivalent between A and B. This is a replica of question number 8, right?
Yes.
Got it or not? And even if say abhi question number 8 solve nahi karaya hota, then how you would solve? See, let current in this one be X, let current here be Y, and here be Z. All will be different, right?
Yeah.
Now at least one thing we can say that it is symmetric about here, this point. About this, it is certainly symmetric. So therefore, current exactly in the same fashion is going to come X Z, right? Because it is symmetric about this portion. So current is going to come in the same fashion. So now carefully observe this thing. Ye X current gaya, this current X is going here and it is coming in the same fashion. This means the front plane which is there and the back plane, they have no connection. Means you can remove that joint like this. See, X is going and X is coming like this. अरे समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir. So the back portion can be like erased.
Means this X is going and this X is coming exactly, na? So they don't have any connection, front and back portion. So you can just separate it out like it was initially like this. You can separate it out like this. Got it? And further simplification
हाँ sir.
of series and parallel on. Okay, just write this much and write homework. Solve this. Actually, what homework? It is exactly question number 8 only. It becomes like question number 8, but yes, you can solve it whole, no problem. But wait for the timing and come to question number 10 because I have to complete a lot of things today. Only one topic I want to leave today, and then only I want to leave you all today. सर आके का 7 बजे ट्यूशन रहता है क्या ट्यूशन?
हाँ रहता है पर मतलब फर्स्ट पार्ट छोड़ सकती हूँ.
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत धन्यवाद. क्वेश्चन नंबर 10.
I have a tuition at 6:30 for biology today.
ले लो ठीक है, एटलीस्ट 7 o'clock तो वी कैन गो.
हाँ.
अच्छा, all of you are free from 4 o'clock today?
हाँ yes sir.
हाँ sir.
Today at 4 o'clock.
I mean, on this particular day called Monday, are you all available from 4 o'clock generally?
Yeah.
And 4 to 6 we can have usually.
Yeah, that will be much better.
Question number 10. Question number 11. Okay, first you all can solve them question number 11 in case you are stuck with 10. Better everyone solve question number 11 first.
सर 10 हो गया.
शाबाश.
पर ये सब क्वेश्चंस मुझसे कभी सही नहीं होता. मतलब ये करंट निकालने का.
तो उसको सही करना पड़ेगा ना.
हाँ इसीलिए कोशिशें जारी.
क्वेश्चन 11 कर लें. 11 तो कुछ ज्यादा ही आसान हो. बैटरी हटा भी नहीं, फर्क पड़ेगा. तो जोड़. ठीक, solve question number 11. Question number 11, see I am solving, okay? All of you look at the board, question number 11, how to solve it is very easy. Now what I'm going to teach you something which I already taught in the last class, but I'm quite sure you have forgotten everything. Question number 11, please take a note. Whenever the current, question number 11 is find the current in all the branches. Anything that can be asked, because generally what is being asked is, say for example, an ammeter will be connected here. They will find the reading of the ammeter, or they may connect ammeter here, find the reading of the ammeter. So these kind of questions are usually asked. So rather than doing that, I'm just telling you how to solve the current in all the branches. All right. See how we will start. In these cases, you take the in a whole circuit, you can always safely assume the potential of any point to be 0. That is your choice. What is the first step? Choose the potential of any point to be 0.
Huh.
Now, which point to choose 0? I'll choose 0 this point. You will understand yourself why. I choose the potential of this as how much? 0 volts. It's clear?
हाँ.
हाँ sir.
I made that choice by myself for the sake of my calculations. Now you see what will happen. If I choose this as 0 volt, what is the potential of this point? I'm going from here, 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 here. I'm jumping from lower to higher. So this point will be 5 volts,
Yeah.
right? All right. So now if I'm going from here, 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 so potential here will be 10
10
volts.
10.
Okay. Similarly, if I'm going from here, 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 potential here will be
minus 10.
minus 10
Minus
volts. This
10.
much is clear to everyone?
Yeah.
Now, we can easily find, look at this particular branch. What is the potential difference across 5 ohm resistor? What is the potential difference across 5 ohm resistor?
5 volts here.
5 volts. Why? This is 10 volt here. This point is 10 volts and this point is 5 volts. 5 volts here means 5 volts here also, right?
Yeah.
So
हाँ
what is the
sir.
potential difference? 5 volts. So the current flow will be 5 by 5, that is 1 ampere. Current here will be 1 ampere. I hope you all understood it.
हाँ sir.
Right? Potential 5 and resistance 5. So 5 volt by 5 ohm, so that is 1. And the direction also take a note from higher potential to lower potential. So from 10 volt to 5 volt I have drawn the current. So the current will flow like this. Clear to everyone or not? This is very important what I'm telling.
Yeah.
Going in
Yes,
this
sir.
fashion. Okay.
हाँ sir.
Now this is 5 volt. So this is 5 volt. Here
हाँ.
from here 5 volt. So,
Yeah.
so in this branch the current is going to flow in this fashion. Because higher to lower. And how much? 1 ampere again. Right? Potential difference 5, resistance 5. Clear to everyone?
हाँ.
हाँ sir.
Okay. Now here also it
The
is
right
5.
side, how did you get 5 volts? I didn't get that one.
Here it's 5, na? This one is 5, right?
Yeah.
So potential on this entire wire will be 5 only, na?
Okay.
Right or wrong? Nothing
Yeah,
came in
it's
between,
right.
a resistance or battery, so 5 only. Yeah. Now this current I'll rub because it has become little chaotic here. All right. This is 5 and we need to find the current in this particular branch. So this is 5 and this is minus 10 volts. दिख रहा है ना? Minus 10 volt. So current will go from, what is the potential difference?
minus 15. 8. हाँ.
Potential difference
15.
15 volts. 15 by 10 is 1.5 ampere will go in this direction.
हाँ.
Higher to lower. Yes or no?
हाँ हाँ. सर एकदम सही किया था.
Yeah.
ऐसे धीरे धीरे export हो जाएगी. So 1.5 there and I think here 1 ampere was going, right?
Yeah.
So the total incoming current is 2.5 at this junction.
Yeah.
And यहाँ से निकला 1 ampere already. Previous
Yeah.
calculation. So यहाँ से गया होगा
1.5.
1.5.
1.5.
We have found the current in all the branches. Okay.
Yeah.
You got this process?
हाँ.
Now the question which I am giving, if you solve incorrectly, you have all authority to commit suicide. Kindly don't commit mistake here, this one. Very simple question. And don't take my word seriously, please. ताकि बेटा पता चला सही में सुसाइड कर लो. Find the current in all the branches. I'm marking 2 ohms, 2 ohms, 2 ohms, 2 ohms, 10 volt, 5 volt, 5 volt. In the last class, I had told you that sometimes in order to, in one branch, you can interchange resistors and batteries. You remember?
हाँ.
By doing that, the current will not be affected. You remember?
हाँ
हाँ sir.
So you can do that. For the sake of calculations, you can sometimes interchange resistors and batteries. Current in the branch will not change. Zara, you were absent, so see what I'm trying to tell.
Yeah.
This is, say this is a circuit, and some current is flowing 2 ampere, okay?
Okay.
So if I interchange the resistors, na, say all the three I have brought together, and the batteries I bring together, still the current will remain 2 ampere only, it won't change.
Okay.
Means you can, but in one branch, means in one
Okay.
line, if you see this, you can interchange, the current will not change through the circuit. So that principle you can apply here, if needed. Solve it fast. You have 2 minutes to solve it. ज़्यादा बोल दिया, you have 1.5 minutes to solve it. I'll be grateful if you all can do little fast. 1.5 minutes. Okay, now I'll give value restricted with time. Otherwise हमारा हो गया syllabus available. Time started. 30 seconds gone.
हाँ सर हो गया.
Yes, sir. I'm also done with it.
Done sir.
झूठ बोल रहा है क्या रे तुम लोग?
नहीं
I'm
sir.
actually done.
नहीं नहीं.
बस जल्दी कर लिए तो मैं ही नहीं करता इतना तेज. पूरा डाउट है. चलो देखते हैं. The answer should also come right. See, which one you took 0? This one
Yeah.
seems profitable.
हाँ.
So now I'm doing fast. Now all of you can keep your pen and copy down and don't look what you did. Look here only. This one will be 5. This
Yeah.
one will be 10. This one
Yeah.
will be minus 10. So I'm directly writing now. Current is going to flow in this fashion of 7.5 amperes. Potential difference is 15 by 2. That 7.5
Yeah.
amperes. And that is the current in this branch. So this branch is finished. And okay, so this is also minus 10 only. Current is going to flow in this fashion. 10 by 2, 5 ampere here. This is also done. Okay. Now for this one, what I will do, on the left side, you carefully see, I need to find the current, right? Okay.
हाँ.
I brought the two batteries together and the two resistors. with it. So I get
वैसे
5
ही किया.
volts.
So whatever current is going to flow, keeping these 2 points fixed, we can interchange others in between. So what we are going to do is, this is, if you like, say for example, if you're coming from here, you get a plus 10 due to battery, plus 10,
Yeah.
plus 10, minus 5. So plus 10 minus 5
हाँ,
is
sir.
plus 5. So a battery of 5 and a resistance of 4. A battery of 5 and a resistance of 4. A battery of 5 and a
Yeah.
resistance of 4. A battery of 5 and a resistance of 4. Battery of 5 like this, I think.
Yeah.
And a resistance of 4. Got it?
Yeah.
हाँ.
So now it will be simplified. Now it is very easy. So 0. So here we can take as 5. So what is the current? It will go in this fashion. Potential difference of 15 by 4. 15 by 4 is how much?
15 by 4 is
3.7.
3.75.
So 3.75 ampere in this fashion. Okay. So here what will go? 8.75 amperes, right?
हाँ.
गड़बड़ हो गया क्या? Okay, 8.75 will go here. So here what will go? Summation
पूरा
of them,
sum
15.75, right? All of you got this?
15.75 तो नहीं होगा.
Oh, sorry.
How did you get 8.75?
8.75 because 3.75 is coming from here, 5 is coming from here.
Okay.
So here what will go in this direction? Summation, na?
16.25.
Yeah. So this 8.75 and here 7.5 and they're coming. So from here how much will go? Summation of them.
Yeah.
So that is 15 plus 1.25, 16.25 will go in this direction. So done. All the branches are done. Got it?
Yeah.
हाँ सर.
सबका हो गया?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, हो गया तो बहुत खुशी का बात है. Question number 10. Solve question number 10 now. You have 1.5 minutes again. Time started now. Sharp after 1.5 minutes, I'll start the discussion. And then you have to keep your pen down and here. Thirty seconds gone. One minute, 15 seconds. Time over. Are you stuck somewhere?
सर मैंने तो आपके मना करने से पहले ही कर लिया था.
अच्छा ठीक है, देखते हैं कैसे करेंगे. See, can we take this point 0?
Yeah.
हाँ.
So this point will be
10 volts.
10.
and this point will be
10.
Also 10.
and this point will be.
-5.
-5.
अभी क्या करेंगे?
10 और 10 में से तो 0.
कहाँ पे बेटा 10 और 10?
सर ये जो मेरा लेफ्ट का जो ब्रांच है,
हाँ
10 वोल्ट्स और 10 वोल्ट्स, तो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस है ही नहीं.
10 वोल्ट और 10 वोल्ट में हमको ये नहीं दिख रहा है.
सर इधर नीचे आने पर 10 वोल्ट्स का पोटेंशियल है.
ना 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 10 वोल्ट का पोटेंशियल यहाँ पे है, उसके बाद एक 2 ओम का रेजिस्टेंस है.
हाँ.
10 वोल्ट
और
कहाँ है नीचे में?
सर ऊपर मतलब लेफ्ट में 10 वोल्ट्स है और नीचे इधर 10 वोल्ट्स है.
यहाँ पर 10 वोल्ट है.
नहीं, यहाँ यहाँ जहाँ आपने 10 लिख कर रखा
हाँ
है,
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
तो दोनों 10 है ना, बीच में 2 रेजिस्टर है, पर बीच में तो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस नहीं है.
तो आप बोल रही लड़की सा.
सर मतलब ये वही हुआ ना कि 10 वोल्ट्स और 10 वोल्ट्स है और बीच में 2 रेजिस्टर मैंने फिट कर दिया 2 ओम्स का.
नहीं बेटा, ये सीरीज पैरेलल में है ही नहीं, एक ब्रांच में है ही नहीं, कहाँ से क्या फिट करेगी?
ये इसको सीरीज नहीं मान सकते.
किसको
हाँ,
किसको किसको?
ये 10 वोल्ट्स 2 ओम्स 2 ओम्स 10 वोल्ट्स.
ना रे भाई, ये सीरीज ये
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
का बात कर रही है.
मतलब उल्टा डायरेक्शन में आपने
ना
जिधर.
they are not in series.
अच्छा अच्छा.
Okay.
Hmm.
See, there is a
Can't
branching
we
na
add
from
that
here.
2 ohms and 2 ohms resistor together?
No, They are not in series or parallel, Baba. I'll show you it. Ask your doubts openly, clearly. पता चला बाद में कल को कुछ कांड करके मत आना एग्जाम. Which one you all are saying in series and parallel? मैं तो नहीं देख रहा हूँ कोई भी series parallel में. I'll explain. This two and this two are in series. Yes or no? They are not in series.
हाँ.
They are not in series, right? Series means they should be in one line. Na? Say 2 ohm here, current is coming. Now it gets distributed into two parts, na current. How they are in series?
Yeah.
Clear? They are not in series?
Yeah.
हाँ.
और राखी तेरा
हाँ
जो
सर.
doubt
हाँ 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 समझ आ गया. क्लियर.
इसमें तो ये तो कोई है ही नहीं, लिंक ही नहीं है रे.
नहीं नहीं
तो
नहीं
धुआं उड़ा दी.
है.
समझ में आया?
हाँ हाँ.
See,
Yes,
so now you will get stuck here because you are not getting proper potentials to calculate, and that is what I wanted to know. इतना तक लिख लिया मतलब this is success, and इसके बाद भी करना था, but ठीक है यहाँ तक कर लिया तो अच्छा है. Now in this case when we are stuck, so what we do, we choose one point whose potential we can we can assume that potential as x. What we can assume? We can assume this potential at x, all right?
हाँ.
yeah.
And now all of you understand this thing, right? Like say for example, I have a quickly look at it. Don't look at the copy now, look at the board here. Say for example, is a current x, y, and say for example some incoming current z. So what do I write? Total incoming current equal to total outgoing current, right? I can replace it.
हाँ.
I can replace it as x plus y
y plus z is
plus
equal to
minus
0.
z is 0. Yes.
Yeah.
So this basically signifies that if I forcefully take total outgoing current at a junction, total outgoing current at a junction, how much that should be? 0.
0. हाँ.
I can assume, I'm once again repeating, I'm assuming that, let us say that from one junction, all the current is going only, nothing is coming. So if nothing is coming, how much should go ideally?
0.
0. Got this point or not?
हाँ.
Yeah.
If nothing comes, then nothing will go.
हाँ.
So therefore, let us assume currents are outgoing from this direction. We can assume safely.
हाँ
Let
हाँ.
us say the current in all the direction are going outward from here. Let us say.
अच्छा सर, क्या इसको ऐसे सोच सकते हैं कि मतलब सारे करंट इधर आ रहे हैं और आके खत्म हो जा रहे हैं?
हाँ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, वैसा ही मान सकते हैं. एक ही बात. ओके, वही बोल रही है ना. Total incoming current is 0,
हाँ
total
हाँ
outgoing current 0.
हाँ
Same
हाँ
thing.
हाँ.
So how we will solve? See, now what is the current in this? Let us say 1, let us say 2, let us say 3 branches are there. All of you are able to see. What is current in branch 1? X minus 10 by 2. Potential difference. See carefully. अरे जल्दी बोलो, x minus 10 by 2 है कि नहीं?
by 2. हाँ.
X
हाँ
Yeah.
हाँ.
Yeah. That's right.
plus upward branch, what is the current? X minus 10 by 10. Tell me fast, yes or no?
हाँ.
Yeah.
And the current in the rightward branch? See,
Current in the rightward branch.
see, this potential is x, right?
Yeah.
Okay, यहाँ पे. Okay, this is a little tricky. See, this potential is also x, right?
हाँ.
Now, this total current which is going in branch 3 is getting divided into two portions. One through this and one through above. Yes or no?
हाँ.
कई लोग सो लिए. So, ये जो slant green one which is there, slant green one, what is the current passing through it? X minus of minus 5 by 2. Yes or no?
X minus of.
अरे minus 5 is here.
हाँ. हाँ हाँ हाँ.
All of your, huh? And what is the current through this branch? X minus 0 by 2.
हाँ.
This last,
Okay,
this
yeah.
last two which is written, this is the summation of the current through this third pink branch. Because this branch, because this current only gets split into two green branches. My intention was not to keep this question this tough, but this is the toughest question of this order. Means further you can have two variables, x and y. But for one variable x, current may get distributed, you need to calculate current by this method. So it's very simple, it's not tough. All of you got it or not? just take the potentials, name the potentials carefully, just write the branches if you can do that, and equate it with 0. Multiply both the equations by, now you can solve it. Should I solve it?
नहीं कर
Yeah, it's
लेंगे.
better if you solve it.
What? Better
If you solve it.
okay, multiply both the equations by 10. 5 into x minus 10 plus x minus 10 plus 5 into x plus 5 plus 5x equals to 0. 5x, 6x, 11x, 16x. Minus 50, minus 60, minus 60 plus 25. Minus 35. उधर जाएगा 35. So the value of x is 35 by 16 volts. Now, because I know the value of x, all other branches current I can find out easily. That was the required thing. Okay.
हाँ, clear.
Okay. So we'll move ahead. Okay. This I wanted to teach. Why I wanted to teach, I forgot. But this I wanted to teach. Okay. Now let us come to the next topic. So now we have done circuit theory. Now for your NEET, whatever I have taught so far is good enough. And further, if you solve any questions, if you are stuck, the theory portion is done. This much is the theory portion what I have taught, and I have given good number of examples also. Now, when you solve numericals from different textbooks for your sake of practice, then you can let me know if you are stuck with anything. As far as theory is concerned, enough theory we have discussed. Okay, so we'll move on to the next heading, light on power. ऊपर का section सब clear है ना रे?
हाँ, पक्का. अच्छा सर, ये आप किरचॉफ लॉ ही पढ़ाए ना?
हाँ, वो किरचॉफ लॉ पढ़ा दिया बिना नाम बोले. ठीक है ना? Acha, one thing I am telling you, you all can remind me, there is one cubical problem. Here I have written cube equivalents. Some other day we will do, because today I have already taken one target to complete. That target I have to complete. We have 40 minutes. So cube equivalents means there is a cubical box, equivalent resistance across edges or body diagonal, something like that is there. So we'll do it some other day. Okay, next class we'll complete that.
Okay.
Power. अरे तुम लोग का कुछ power बचा कि नहीं? You all are there or dead?
We are there.
Means
नहीं
till
sir,
now,
है.
till now only 30% class is completed. So power. See what is power? This is a resistor and this is a battery. This is R, this is E. How much current will flow? E by R.
E by R.
So I am telling you simple formula, just remember it. Write down power dissipated in resistor is given by the formula V multiplied by I, where V is what?
E.
Potential difference across the resistor in any general case. Battery का E मत लिख देना कहीं भी. It will be potential difference across resistor. Clear or not?
Yes,
And
sir.
I is the current
sir.
flowing, and I is the current flowing through that resistor. Don't take any current from any circuit or any branch. For one particular resistor, V refers to the potential difference across that resistor, and I refers to the current passing through that resistor. No other current or potential difference should be written there. That is the power dissipated in the resistor, VI, current through R. मैं चिल्ला चिल्ला के गला फाड़ फाड़ के बोल रहा हूँ, कल फिर गलती करेंगे आप लोग, ध्यान दीजिएगा इस चीज पे इसीलिए. So P is equals to V
इसमें
into
मैंने
I.
कई बार गलती किया है.
हाँ, पर उसको ठीक करना है, टेंशन नहीं, ठीक हो जाएगा प्रैक्टिस करने से. P equals to VI. Okay. Can V be written as IR?
Yeah.
Now what is I? Again, this I is same, current passing through that resistor. Don't put any I again from any circuit or any branch. तुम लोग का भरोसा नहीं, मैं बना के दिखा दे रहा हूँ फोटो. This is R. Say the potential difference across it was V. And current flowing is I. Then this formula is written like this: VI or I square R. Getting? Or
Yeah.
it can also be stated as V square by R. You can write I here as V by R. So V is not V of the battery. ऐसा नहीं battery कहीं लगा हुआ है and you take the EMF of the battery and put here E square by R. Answer will be wrong. V is the potential difference across the resistor. So these three formulas you have to use. Again, I am writing and you have to mug it up. Vi, I square R, V square by R. If current is known, use I square by R. If potential is known, use V square by R. Vi is rarely used. Now let us solve some questions. Okay, so this is the power. Before going to questions, this is the power. And what is energy? What is the definition of power?
Energy per unit time.
Energy consumed or given per unit time. Energy consumed per unit time is called power taken. Energy given per unit time is called power output. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Energy received per unit time. I'm writing little fast now. Energy received per unit time is P in. Energy given per unit time is called P out. Actually, energy received per unit time. Actually, energy received per unit time, call it P out, because that resistor will consume. And energy given per unit time, battery will give. So write that P input. Okay. Battery gives energy input. So we'll write P input, energy given by time. Clear now? It's a conceptual thing. It's not hard and fast formula that you have to mug up. Basically, what you have to mug up is power is energy per. Actually, you have to remember this only. This is important. Then why I told these two things, so that you understand that sometimes power is given and sometimes power is taken. Just to explain this, I have written energy received per unit time by a resistor can be said as the power received by the resistor, and battery, when that also gives some power, that is called energy given by the battery, like that. Energy given by the battery per unit time is called power input by the battery. That's it. Okay, I hope you understood this portion now. So now, what is energy? Power multiplied by time. So I can write energy as I square RT. I square R was anyhow power, or V square by RT, that is power into time, or VIT. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, what is this energy? This is basically heat in circuits. Heat loss in circuits is this much energy. It will be I square RT. Whatever power you give multiplied by the time will be the heat loss. Or you can say energy consumed, not exactly heat loss. Sorry. Don't write it heat loss. Write down energy consumed by R in T. Okay? Kyunki if you are using an electrical appliance, say fan, and you are giving energy I square RT, so सारा heat में ही चला जाएगा तो घूमेगा क्या? Some portion of energy is used in rotating the fan blades or in heating up the tube light. And if you want, you can check the motor of the fan by touching. After switching it off, it will be heated. Some portion is getting lost in heat also. So basically, overall, I square RT is the energy consumed by the resistor. Now, in the case of resistor, everything goes in heat only, because resistor, if you fix a resistor, it's a dull thing. It doesn't do anything. Therefore, in class 10th textbooks, it might have been shown that heat dissipated in the resistor is I square RT, because it does nothing except releasing heat. So, but in other appliances, we say energy consumed is I square RT. And another important thing you have to, this part is clear or not to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Clear.
it's clear.
And this is what you pay the bills for. You don't pay bill for power. You pay bills for energy consumed. Not you, we. Whatever. You pay the bills for energy consumed. That is I square RT. Clear? Write down now question.
Yeah.
Question number, what is this question number? Click. What is the question number? 13. Okay, now I am solving two questions for you all. Quickly see. Question number 13. We are going to question 13 again, one theory portion I am telling you, because that is also important. Appliances. Just put a heading appliances so that we are thorough what exact appliance is. So whenever an appliance is given, it will have two things labeled on it. You go and purchase any appliance, it will have two things. One is power, one is voltage. It's labeled on the appliance itself. Say for example, you go to market to purchase a bulb. I know you have never gone, but in case you ever go, you'll find the bulb written 220 volt, 40 watt. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
हाँ
नहीं भी सुना तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, बल्ब खोल कर देख लेना कभी, उसके ऊपर देयर इज अ लेबलिंग 220 वोल्ट 40 वॉट्स, इट इज मेंशन्ड दैट इट मैंडेटरी. So these two things are called labeled. What is the meaning of labeled? Labeled means, now understand this thing again very clearly. See, every statement which I am speaking will help you in solving questions. 220 volt 40 watt means if you connect it to 220 volts, if you connect it to 220 volts, पूरा कैपिटल में लिखिए, then only power supplied to bulb will be 40 watts. Clear?
yes sir.
Write down and try to understand this what I'm telling. This is clear?
हाँ
This is the labeling portion.
हाँ, sir.
तो 220 वोल्ट का जाके मार्केट से खरीद के लेके आ गए और 40 वॉट लिखा है. 220 volt bulb and 40 watt bulb doesn't mean that it will always give 40 watts. Only if you connect it to 220 volt, then it will give you 40 watts. So therefore, if you go and purchase a bulb from the market and connect it to 110 volt, what will happen? The bulb will shine not as much as this was shining, because power will be less. It will shine little less brightly. Clear?
हाँ
Write
Yeah.
down. See, I'm randomly telling these things, but all these things are critical. Power, sorry, write down. Brightness is proportional to power. कौन कितना चमकेगा, that does not depends on anything else except how much power it is consuming. We'll solve numericals to get a more clear idea of this. So brightness is proportional to power. Okay, so this was point number one, that if you connect it to 220 volt, then only you'll get 40 watts. Second important thing is that because it is labeled, I always have one thing with me. What is that? I know that P equal to V square by R, yes? And
हाँ
R I can always get by the labeling, that is V square by P. You will always get using this. This is a very important thing to understand. So by the labeling 220 volt 40 watts, we can get the resistance as 220 square by 40. Clear? 5 सेकंड आराम से, थोड़ा 5-10 मिनट देख लीजिए आराम से. Is the resistance clear?
yes sir.
So whenever we
Yes, sir.
see any labeling on the appliance, it tells us two things, that if itna volt ke across you connect it, you'll get this much watt. Second beneficial thing, I always get the resistance V square by P. Clear? Now I'll tell you something. Zara, clear?
Yes, sir. I will
Now say I connect it to 110 volt. The bulb will sustain, but the brightness will be less. Clear? Why? Because what is the power consumed in this case? I know which formula I will use. I know V. That is 110 volts in this case. I know R. R is 220 square by kitna watt ka tha? 40. Clear or not? By looking at the bulb, I can find the resistance, and the resistance is not going to change. That is fixed quantity. So what is the power consumed in this case when it is connected across 110 volts? V square by R. So when you connect it to 110 volts, V becomes how much? 110 square by, what is the resistance? 220 square by 40. Is this clear to everyone? Look at 10 seconds and tell me.
Yes, sir. Clear.
तुम लोग ऐसे ही क्लास खत्म करने के लिए जल्दी जल्दी बोल दे रहे हैं क्या? समझ में आ गया?
No,
नहीं
sir.
नहीं
नहीं, sir.
हाँ, तुम्हें भरोसा नहीं है बेटा. तो देखो, what is this? 110 by 220 square is basically 1 by 4. 40 ऊपर, the answer is 10 watts. 110 by 220 is 1 by 2 and square लगा हुआ है तो 1 by 2 becomes 1 by 4. 40 goes up, that is 40, 10 watts. Clear? So if you see, are clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. it's
So
clear.
if you see, I have reduced the voltage by half, but the power has become 1 by 4 times. Power has become 1 by 4 times.
4 times, huh?
Yes. So certainly power will decrease because potential applied you are decreasing. So it is inversely proportional to potential drop ka square.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
I didn't get this proportional.
Beta,
one.
voltage decrease was how much? We did half, right?
Yeah.
So power got decreased by 1 by 4. Means if you make V as V by N, power will become P by N square.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we'll be solving some questions. Acha, one more thing. If there is a 110 volt battery, sorry. If there's a 220 volt, say this bulb which is there. Again, I'm throwing random. Say we take this bulb, okay? We connected it to 330 volt. What will happen?
जल जाएगा.
The bulb will blast. You can't connect it across a higher potential difference. You can only connect it either across that much 220 volt or less. If V greater than 220 volts, blasts. Clear?
हाँ sir.
Now write down question number. What was the question number? बोल रहे क्वेश्चन नंबर कितना था? सो रहा है सर.
Question number
सर बस तो क्वेश्चन लिख दिया, नंबर नहीं लिखा.
13
will
कराए
be
थे ना, तो 14.
ठीक है, जो भी है. 14 ना?
हाँ.
Question number 14. Quickly write down. There are 3 bulbs. All are of 220 volts. And this is 100 watt, 50 watt, 20 watt. Okay. 3 bulbs. Bulb name ABC. Connect all of them in series. सबको सीरीज में लगा दिए. A, B, C connected in series across a battery 220 volts. Arrange in order of increasing brightness. Brightness order. बल्ब आप लोग ऐसे मत बनाइए, थोड़ा सुंदर से बना लो. Arrange in order of increasing brightness. I will do this question.
हाँ सर, हो गया.
Should I solve this or you all will try? Let me only solve, okay? See, brightness depends on what?
Power.
Very good, power. Now in this case, all are connected in series. So which formula should I use to judge their power? What is the same through all the 3?
Potential difference.
Beta, current.
Current.
हाँ,
Potential
current.
तो break up होगा ना?
Sorry.
Yeah,
हाँ,
so the
हाँ,
current is same. So which formula to use to compare the power? I square R. Because I is anyhow same.
हाँ.
So
Yeah.
power will be proportional to R, okay? So that bulb with the maximum resistance will have maximum power, will glow maximum. Simple. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now which one will have maximum power? So what is resistance? P equal to what? V square by R. So V square by P. Yes?
Yeah.
Now V is same for all. सो P सबसे ज्यादा A का है, इट मींस A's रेजिस्टेंस इज द लीस्ट, followed by
Yeah.
B, followed by C. Got it?
Yeah.
B सेम, सो जिसका P ज्यादा होगा उसका R कम होगा, तो A का सबसे कम R है, उसके बाद B, उसके बाद C. Got it? So now we see that power
हाँ
here is proportional to resistance. So maximum brightness will be for what? C.
सी
Then B. Then A. This B is for brightness. Got the answer? Understood everyone?
हाँ
Yeah.
Now
हाँ
tell
सर.
me if they are connected in parallel, what will happen? Second parallel.
The potential difference will be same.
So tell the order of brightness. Potential difference is same, correct. So which formula we will use?
वी स्क्वायर आर.
V square by R. V square R nahi rahe, V square by R.
हाँ वी स्क्वायर बाई आर.
So then tell. So as you are telling brightness, oh sorry, proportional to power. I mean power here you are saying that proportional to V square by R. So V is same for all.
Yeah.
Is V same for all? 220 volts, right? So all the bulbs will have 220 volts across them. Correct, no? So I hope you
Yeah.
are able to understand. So this means जिसका R सबसे ज्यादा होगा उसका इस बार P सबसे कम होगा.
Yeah.
हाँ सर.
R सबसे ज्यादा किसका है? I think C का था. अब तुम सॉल्व किया कि नहीं ऊपर वाला? सबसे ज्यादा है C का.
C.
तो इसका मतलब सबसे कम वही चमकेगा इस बार. So brightness for C is less than brightness of B and A will be maximum. Clear?
Yeah.
चमकना समझ में आया सबको?
Yes, sir.
So should I take more questions like this? One question.
अच्छा सर आप एक बार ऊपर जाएंगे, क्वेश्चन है.
कुछ
नहीं पैरेलल में नहीं, सीरीज में.
कुछ
सर सबसे कम पावर तो यहाँ पे सी कंज्यूम कर रहा है, तो सी को तो सबसे कम चमकना चाहिए था ना.
से कम पावर से कैसे कंज्यूम कर रहा है?
20 वाट.
एक मिनट, वो तब होता है जब 220 वोल्ट देते हैं.
हाँ तो
अभी
यहाँ
गला
पे
फाड़ फाड़ के
तो,
बोल रहा था.
हाँ तो यहाँ पे तो आपने 200 दिया, 220.
एक मिनट, ये 220 डिवाइड होगा 3 पार्ट में.
ओ हाँ 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 ठीक है ठीक है.
हाँ बोलने से मानूंगा नहीं, तो रुक बेटा.
नहीं नहीं समझ आ गया. ये चेंज होगा.
ये 3 ओम और ये 6 ओम. दिस इज 18 वोल्ट. व्हाट इज द करंट? 2
करंट
एम्पियर.
2 एम्पियर. हाँ
यस और नॉट?
हाँ.
2 ampere is the current. Now what is the power in this? I mean what is the voltage across this? IR 6.
6
And across this
12.
12. 12 plus 6 18.
हाँ
You see?
हाँ ठीक है समझ आ गया.
ठीक है. What is the question number? Whatever is the question
15.
number. 15.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question, write down. All bulbs connected are identical. Identical means rating is same. What rating same? Voltage rating same. Identical bulb means you understood? Same ratings. Connected like this. A, B, C, D. Arrange in order of brightness. These are important questions to understand. Arrange in order of brightness. Fast. Identical bulbs. आंसर बोलो, नहीं लिख लो. Done.
हाँ done.
See, meaning of identical bulbs means rating is same, right?
Resistance same
So
basically.
rating is same means resistance same, right or wrong? कई लोग सो लिए. सबका
Yeah.
सबका R same है. So how we will judge whose brightness is more? By current, because R is anyhow same. So maximum current flows through what? Through A. There is no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Then this current goes divided into two parts. Gets divided into two parts. So A has maximum brightness 100% assured.
Yeah.
Now which one is more, X or Y?
X, I think.
X will be more because more resistance is through Y. C and D two are there. So
हाँ.
more current will flow through X.
Hmm.
So therefore B. And then C or D. Then they
Equal.
will be equal. Clear?
Yeah.
हाँ.
Simple. That's how we judge it. Write down next question. Question number 16. प्राण निकल गए. Up, you all are alive, right? Still, or soon going to be dead?
हाँ सर. सर थोड़ा ऊपर कीजिए, देखने क्वेश्चन.
हाँ बेटा मैं ऊपर ही. Find R in terms of R for maximum power dissipated across it. I'll just do a little bit of it. Find out the current. Do I square R and find the condition. Okay, let me do it. Actually, it's a proof. It's not a question. It's a standard proof. All of you can follow with me, okay? Current is I, right? So what is the power dissipated through this resistance?
I square R.
I square R. Clear to everyone?
Yes,
now the
sir.
value of I is what? E by R plus R, right? So this is I square multiplied by R. So the power I can write as what? E square R by R plus R. This is power.
हाँ.
Now I have to find power. I have to maximize power. P max. For max power across R. So to have the condition of maximum power in this resistance, what should be the condition be? Like what should be the value of this R in terms of this R so that it has maximum power? So whenever this question maxima is asked, then what we will do?
Differentiate.
Differentiate P with respect to R, because I need to find R for maximum P. You're getting this, what I said? If you're not getting anything, just hear this much. I need to find maximum power across capital R. So for getting maximum power, I need to differentiate this power, which is a function of R, with respect to R, because I need to find maximum, like the value of R for which P is max. Whenever there is a function, I need to find the maximum of this function. I differentiate this function with respect to that variable and equate it to 0. Whatever the value of x comes will give either maxima or minima. Are you all hearing this for the first time?
No.
नहीं.
No, sir.
So therefore I differentiated. अभी तो नो बोलेगी बेटा, खत्म करो जल्दी. dp by dr should be
सर
equal
आप
to
ही
what?
पढ़ाए थे ये पार्ट.
मैं ही पढ़ा दिया था. dp by dr is 0. Clear?
हाँ.
So I'll differentiate
हाँ,
with
sir.
respect to R for P, and P is what? E square R by R plus R. अच्छा इसको whole square. अरे इधर क्या हो गया? R square ये चाहिए. तू खा गया था
हाँ
तुम लोग?
हाँ. नहीं हम नहीं खाए.
अच्छा, अपना कॉपी में लिख ली थी.
हाँ.
तो यार I square R, clear? And this should be
हाँ.
equated to 0. So let us first of all differentiate this. Now look at the differentiation. मैं बोलूंगा नहीं क्योंकि खुद फोकस रखना है मेरे को उधर. पता चला मैं ही गलती कर दी है. ऊपर वाला का differentiation is this much, right? And we have to differentiate down portion. So E square R, and differentiation of that is going to be 2 into R plus R, that much. Finished. Okay. By r plus r power 4 equals to 0. This differentiation you all are seeing first time in your life.
No, sir.
नहीं
Good.
नहीं.
So this will go here right hand side. This portion I am cancelling out because it will go RHS and will become 0. E square will get cancelled. And now let us do a little bit here and there. So r plus r whole square should be equal to 2r multiplied by r plus r. This I am cancelling. So what I am getting? R is equals to r. R is equals to r. Copied? Even if not copied, doesn't matter. Focus here. My internet connection is unstable. You are able to hear me?
हाँ.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this portion is given to you. I once again repeat, please hear to me. Whether you understood the proof or not doesn't matter much. Now what I'm going to tell you is important. Proof is also important for your board's exam. Proof is very important for your boards, for your exams. Given this battery, EMF E, and what is this R? Internal resistance. This is entire battery. Battery consists of two things. One EMF and another one is called internal resistance. Means every battery has its own small resistance, which is called internal resistance. So in this question, this entire arrangement was already given. And then it was said that given this battery, what should be the external resistance are such that it can consume maximum power given this battery. So if I give you a battery that take so and so battery and tell me what resistance should I connect so that the maximum power is dissipated across that particular resistance, you have to immediately tell that that resistance should be equal to whatever the internal resistance of the battery you have given me. This is called maximum power transfer theorem. Whether you write the
हाँ.
name or not, write it because in the exam it may be asked, what is maximum power dissipated theorem? Prove it. It's called maximum power dissipated theorem. Have you all understood? That external resistance
हाँ
should be equal to
sir.
the internal resistance of the battery, then maximum power will flow through it. Okay. Now you may say that, sir, why don't make that R large? So I square R will be more now if R is more. But the problem is if you increase resistance,
वही
current
घट
will also
जाएगा.
decrease. Current will also decrease, right? So I square R is not so easy to maximize. Therefore, we have to go through the formula. We proved it. And that only happens when external R is equal to the internal resistance of the battery. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now I'm giving a
हाँ,
simple
sir.
question based on this. Question number what? Tell me fast. There, look.
Question number 17.
17.
17. So this is 1 ohm. This is 3 ohm. This is X ohm.
I'm 20 minutes late for my other class.
Okay, you can go.
I'll do this question and go.
Yeah, simple question. So this battery is say 50 volt and internal resistance of the battery is 4 ohms. No, 3 ohms. What should be the value of X so that the maximum power is dissipated in the circuit? Find X for max power consumed. Just you can look at tell. Nothing complicated.
हाँ हो गया.
What should be the value of X for maximum power dissipated through this entire circuit?
6 आ रहा है.
Aya. Everybody got it? See, you can use a long way also, no problem. Either you solve it. See, 1 plus 3x by 3 plus x should be equal to 3. All of you agree with this much?
Yeah,
So you can
I
solve
also
it.
got the same 6.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
कस लो तो आएगा x 6. वैसे भी हमको पता है ना 6 और 3 2 होता है, 2 और 1 3 हो जाएगा.
Yeah.
हाँ sir.
Like that. So this is called maximum power transfer theorem. Now, if the question is asked that what should be the internal resistance given external resistance to maximize power, then you don't use this formula. Be very specific. This formula gives the value of external resistance for given internal resistance. Clear?
नहीं, ये एक बार फिर से रिपीट कीजिए.
Given internal resistance and the battery, what should be the external resistance for maximizing power? Use this formula. But कल को question घुमा के पूछ सकता है, given external resistance, find the internal resistance of the battery
हाँ.
for maximizing power. Then it may be something else. Because then in differentiation, you have to differentiate with respect to small r and given capital R. अरे formula में हम differentiated with capital R, right?
समझ आया,
In
समझ
other
आया.
case, you have to differentiate with small r. So hero की तरह कहीं अब ये मत सोचना हमेशा ये बराबर होगा तो बेटा मेरा maximum power आ जाएगा. ऐसा कुछ नहीं. Given this, that is there for maximum power. क्या ये समझ में आया to everyone?
हाँ sir.
Yes.
ठीक है.
sir.
So okay, so we'll end here. But next class we'll keep from 4:30.
4:30. हाँ ठीक है.
हाँ. And in the next class we'll complete this. This particular chapter. मेरे को
Next class
लगने
is when? Saturday, right?
Friday.
Friday. Okay. And
ठीक है.
it's at 3 or 4:30.
3:30. Sorry, 4:30.
सर फ्राइडे तो 3 से ही करेंगे ना.
अरे
हाँ sir, Friday.
no, Friday, sorry, 3 to 5.
Yeah. Okay. And then Monday 4:30, right?
Monday 4:30, right?
Okay sir.
ठीक है. So we'll
Thank
end.
you.
Hare
Bye-bye.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna. All of you can leave.
Hare Krishna sir.
Hare